CBS News Bay Area Afternoon Edition with Ann Mekovic.
Right now on the afternoon edition, firefighters battling a complex of wildfires in the Sierra Foothills sparked by lightning. Now communities are left in ashes. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday. We showed you that lightning and the start of the fires yesterday, and since then they have multiplied in size. CAL FIRE says almost 20 square miles have burned in Tuolumne, Calaveras, and Stanislaus counties, and there is no containment. One big challenge for firefighters is the steep and rugged terrain. An all-out assault on the ground and in the air as firefighters battle thousands of acres up in flames in the Sierra Foothills, sparked by dry lightning storms with little to no rain. The largest fire is burning 6,400 acres, consuming the historic gold rush town of Chinese Camp, 2 hours southeast of Sacramento.
Went home, checked on everything, and I got the word that I needed to use. I had to grab some things, and I stayed.
Evacuations were ordered there yesterday and in 2 neighboring counties as that fire spread. But lifelong resident Salina Moyle stayed behind. Her home is one of the few that still stands.
Quiet little place, so it'll be pretty quiet now. There's really nothing left. Nothing at all.
9 wildfires in Tuolumne, Calaveras, and Stanislaus counties have combined into the now dubbed TCU September Lightning Complex, burning more than 12,000 acres in total. The growing inferno fanned by strong winds gusting 50 miles an hour and 100-degree temperatures. And we are getting a closer look today at the destruction left behind after the fire swept through the town of Chinese Camp. Reporter Claudette Stefanian walks us through.
Even though this fire has ripped through, you'll still have moments like this where suddenly those hot spots will begin to flare up. With that, I want to continue to take you down the roadway to continue to kind of show you the devastation. As you might have noticed, I've had to switch over to a mask because, again, the conditions out here, they're pretty difficult to bear, where it's hard to breathe and it's just really, really strong out here. Taking, again, a look, you can see that in a lot of situations, a lot of what we're seeing here has been reduced to ash. And what you can see is maybe just the frame of what used to be, specifically the situation over there. Taking a look, and of course it just continues and extends from there. As we take a look on over, you can see just damage. Everything's just been burned down from here.
Here at home, we saw a few more lightning strikes overnight. This is time-lapse video from our camera on Mount Diablo. Let's get over to First Alert meteorologist Zoe Mintz. Zoe, any more potential for that dry lightning today around here?
Luckily, no. We are going to continue to see more moisture, cooler temperatures making their way across the state, and we need it because when it comes to fighting off these wildfires, we're still trying to get that containment under control. There was 22 wildfires that were sparked yesterday as that lightning complex made its way across the state. But luckily, like I said, we are going to continue to see that complex make its way farther north. Another beautiful view of that time-lapse from on top of Mount Diablo again. You could see a lot of lightning in the distance, but that lightning was across northern California, not across where we are going to be concerned about. So if we take a look at what we are currently seeing when it comes to our satellite and radar, a lot of smoke. And I want to have you zoom in across Southern California because you can actually see that dense, thick layer of smoke. If we can get a little bit closer here, look at that smoke that is streaming. That is the TCU September Lightning Complex fire. And again, it's 0% contained. It is nearly 12,000 acres, and we are going to continue to monitor this very closely as we step out over the next several days. I'll break down the details on what, if any, impacts this will have for us in the Bay Area and what you can expect for the rest of the week of weather ahead of us coming up in my full forecast. Over to you, Ann.